to really brush my hair. I've been not brushing my hair. Like, I need to detangle it. I need to take better care of it. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. I know what's happening in my life right now. Too much is happening right now in my life, and that's why I've abandoned my hair. This is the awkward moment that every time I go live, I'm like, I wonder if people are watching this in post-production and they're like, wow, she really is just talking to a phone. I really am just talking to a phone. Yummy Yessie, you have one spot, number one again. Yummy Yessie said, you know what? Yesterday, I was not the first one on the live, but today, I'm going to be the first one. So Yummy Yessie, shout out to you because yet again, you have taken number one spot, the first chingona that pops up on my live. But let's give an honorable mention to Deborah Ramirez. She is one of my moderators. She has a cute little wrench on her name, and her name is in blue. Adelida Adelida Torres. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. You're number third. Then comes Yummy Yessie with the fourth. She said, laugh my ass off. You know it. Susan Palacios. Hopefully I say your name right. Fernando Sarcero. Rich Sherman. Panama in the house. He said, first of all, my name is Rich. And I'm from Panama. And I'm here for it. Oh, Deborah said, first of all, I think I was first, but I gave a thumbs up before I came in. So the question is, Yummy Yessie, did you give your girl a thumbs up before you popped up on the live? Or did you cut corners? Because there's 30 people and I only see 6 thumbs up. And I ain't telling y'all about my day until the numbers make sense. And you know why? Because it don't cost you nothing. And if you got an attitude, you like, you know what, bitch? I don't want to give you no fucking thumbs up. Then give me a thumbs down. It don't matter. It still helps the algorithm. But your fingers work because you clicked on the live. Oh, you want to square up? You want to square up? I got some boxing gloves for that ass. Oh, ¿qué tú crees? Y'all want to be keyboard bullies? Well, I got boxing gloves for these bullies on here. Huh? Oh. Likes are for free, honey, but Deborah is right. She was the first thumbs up. Okay, so Deborah, you know what? You have now made it official. There will be the first one on the live award, and then there will be the first thumb up award. You guys are both number one queens in my heart. Deborah and Yummy Yessie, I indoctrinate you in the hall of live realness. You guys have gone head to head and have both come out number one. Oh, Deborah said, please. I'm going to throw a 3 on top of that. Oh, you know what, Deborah? I am here for the little bit of shade. I am here for the little bit of shade. Honey, I am here. She said, don't forget, my name is Deborah with a capital D. All right. You know what? Y'all got me disrespectful. She said, money talks. Money talks. She said, money talks. Okay. All right, Deborah. I'm going to sip my water to that. Sip my water to that. Do y'all want to hear about my first day of school? Do y'all want me to... Because I am feeling the energy right now. She is feeling CUNTY. All right? Deborah said microphone drop. You know what? I am weak. All we need is Corey to pop up. All we need is Corey to pop up and start some ish. And you know what? Let me not even call him because he's going to watch this live. Do not call the man because he will pop up and show up. And then I'll sit here with the face like, Oh, and also... Wait. I'm done. said, Deborah, you know what? I'm going to need y'all all to put some respect on my name. And he said, oh, bomba, boom. I'm telling you, Corey is the bomb. He is the with a capital C, kaboom. And he always pops up. You know what, Corey? I call you and you always pop up. I love that. I love that. You know what? You have probably been the most reliable man in my life, because every time I call you, you pop up. And I don't even be calling you. It's like a interconnected thing. So, yeah. All right, guys. I live for this. This is a great way to start my morning, because let me tell you something. I did a 3-part series over on TikTok where I was talking about God and thinking about my relationship with God. Today, I prayed to God. I prayed. I cannot spend another night. I'm going to have to call somebody and ask if I could sleep over their house tonight. I cannot spend another night without restful sleep. I cannot. My spirit, my soul, everything is like so askew. Today, I am making it my main priority to ground myself, to center myself, to just really connect with myself, to do things that really just make me feel safe and secure, because I'm realizing that I'm not having restful sleep. Even though I'm sleeping, every little sound, every little creak, every little squeak, every little everything wakes me up. I am the most lightest sleeper, and my body and everything is at an unease. It's at an unease. I have so much tension. If I could get a freaking cute massage today, I want to get a massage, because I want my body to feel like a noodle. But my body feels like one of those cats when their back is real arched and they're like their pelos are standing up. That's what my whole body feels like. I feel like I am on high alert, like DEFCON 1 type of alert. I have not been able to sleep. I have been having the most intense dreams that I'm just left in this, I'm left in this like, I'm always left in this nothingness. Like last night, I had a dream that woke me up, and then I was not able to experience any restful sleep. I was using a beauty blender sponge, the Real Technique sponge that I use, and it started to disintegrate. And as it started to disintegrate in my hand, then I started to disintegrate. And as I started to disintegrate, then everything else around me started to disintegrate, and then I was left in nothingness. I'm always left alone in nothingness. And I know that that's that little girl, that adoptive child that was on that bench that first night, scared. I cannot tell you how deeply, like, it's almost like a muscle memory. That feeling of like anxiousness, like you're like, oh, I'm tired. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm so tired. Like when you're like a little kid and your mother still want to party and you wind up falling asleep on somebody stranger's bed covered in coats. It's kind of like that feeling. So like it's like I feel like all this anxiousness, like I just want to go home, but there is no home. So I'm constantly living in that state in my body. I feel it so deeply in my tissues, and it's so exhausting. Oh my God, I just want to relax. I just want to relax and feel safe and feel good and feel like nothing's going to happen to me. Feel like I have nothing to worry about, and just woosah, woosah. So that's my main focus today. Today is about woosahing. I am going to go to the freaking library. I'm going to go to one of my favorite libraries. It's in Manhattan Beach. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go get some painting stuff, and I'm going to go paint at the beach. I'm going to journal at the beach. I'm going to figure out what to do in my life, but I do not want to sit here, and I want to decompress, and I want to de-stress. Decompress and de-stress is the name of the game. Now that I got that out of the way, I was praying this morning, honey. I was praying to God. I was like, you know what? Father, can you hear me? I'm calling out your name. Know that you are with me each and every day. Father, please hear us. It will be okay. Father, you know we need you. Sorry, I don't know how to hit those notes. There's no more heart and soul. I'm ready for your power. Now the King has come. Father, can you hear me now? No, but I was really praying. And I was really asking God, like, are you hearing me right now? Because I need you to take purpose. Hey, you should be praying daily. Count your blessings daily. You know what, Corey? Absolutely. Today, I made it a habit to say that, I grew up in a very religious household that taught me that, what's so disconnecting when it came to God and how I was raised? Is that I was raised with God is love. God created us in his image, and God loves us unconditionally, right? But then that message gets convoluted and diluted when people teach other than that, right? Tip to hit high notes. Is to take in less air because it takes less vibration to hit them. Okay. Thank you. So as I was saying, right? I was taught that obviously I'm an abomination. I was told several times I was an abomination. I'm going to hell. God doesn't like me. God doesn't love me. God did not create me this way. So to hear how God's love is unconditional and we're created in God's image and we're perfect, to then also get on the flip side that you're a sin and God doesn't love you. He loves everybody but you. It's kind of weird. So I've struggled with that. And I've been open and transparent about it. And that has never derailed me from God, because the message that I've always stuck to, whether it had been through just costumbre, how I was raised, was that God loves me. And I've always allowed that to be the underlining connective thread between me and God. I always have to remind myself that God loves me. He created me. Boom. So, yeah. So I hear you. And today, how I decided to bask in God's love was through the gratitude of my body, the articulation of my limbs, the brain that I have to be able to conceptualize thoughts and form them into words. The fact that I can take these words and I can either uplift, I can educate, I can make connective threads with that voice. That is the living physical testament of God's love that has been given to me, and that is divinely mine, and that no rhetoric of hatred can ever diminish that light that radiates in me. Boom. Okay? So, Corey, let me tell you something. Corey. I did spend time in gratitude today, and I will spend more time in gratitude today. And if I have not said it, let's wake up the water and let's wake up the universe. I am love. I am the physical manifestation of God's love. I thrive and I radiate in God's love. Okay? The breath of life literally flows within me. And that is the breath of God's love thrusted on me, boo. Thank you, God. So, enough about that. That was my cute little morning. Sunshine gifted me this bag, and I still have all the goodies, and I will show you what I used. So do you guys want the bag reveal with all the goodies in it, or do you want the story time of school and how it went? Let me know what you want. And while you're at it, there's 37 people and there's only 25 thumbs up. I know y'all get tired of hearing me like repeat it over and over again, but my videos haven't really been doing good. They've been doing steadily great. I'm going to reframe that. She's getting 500s right now, but soon she's going to get 5 millions. 5 million views. You know what I'm saying? But what do y'all want to hear? Do y'all want to hear about school? Or do y'all want to see what's in this bag? Because this bag is cute, honey. She said it comes from Italy. So you know what I think about this bag? This bag is literally going to be my physical, like, this is what's going to help me manifest my trip to Italy. This bag right here. Because this bag came from Italy. It was made in Italy. So, like, having something that is from the actual place, it's going to really help it. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to Italy with Corey in the future. You said Zelda Vay says she wants the story. Okay. So boom, right? Show up to orientation. There's only 2 people in orientation. There's the orientator. She's one of the administrators. And there was this other guy. Don't know his name. Don't care. He was short. He had a man ponytail. And the fade on the side wasn't like completely like, it wasn't fading. It was just giving one flat. Like it was giving like he took this, he put it in a little like ponytail. But before he put it in a ponytail, because he has that like Mexican hair is really, really straight, he put a lot of gel. So it was like spiky and mad jelly and stringy because of all the gel in the product into like the smallest. Like the smallest. Like I don't even, like my hair is not that small. But like the smallest bun in the back. And then everything else was like a 1. And the part wasn't crisp where the hair was collected to the top. So, there. He was wearing black shorts. Oh, I'm getting real descriptive. He was wearing black shorts. For me to not know his name and not care, I'm getting very descriptive. But it's going to add to the story. He was wearing black shorts. I don't remember what he was wearing on his feet. It was giving me very like I don't know. It just wasn't giving me, I don't remember what was on his feet. And I don't even remember his shirt, really. I don't remember his shirt either. But I remember that he had a hand tattoo, and it was like a skeleton hand. And then it had like words on his thing, on one of his hands. So, whatever, right? So we're there in orientation. We have to sign up at the computers. We have to create this profile. There's also this online resource that at the last 30 minutes of each of our class, we go to the computer lab and we work on this thing, which prepares you for the test. And you take mini tests while you're doing that. So if you were on my live on TikTok, when you guys saw me in that computer lab, I was doing these modules that test you and see how far, like they test your progress, whatever. So I was doing that. I have 2 classes. I have science and social studies this semester. This semester ends in 7 weeks. For the month of December, I will have 2 weeks. I wish I could travel. I wish I could, like, low-key, I don't know. I don't think I necessarily want to go to New York, but I would like to go somewhere for those 2 weeks in December. So I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out. But I have 2 weeks out in December, and then I have a week in January where we will not be in school. So that makes it 7 weeks with 2 classes a week. And I am pushing to test for the science and the social studies by the end of those 7 weeks, which is a tall pill to swallow because the semester started in September. So I'm coming in December at the last 7 weeks of the semester, and I'm trying to catch up to the 3 months that the other students had ahead of me. And my first day of, well, because of orientation, I wasn't able to make it to the full social studies class. My social studies teacher, his name is Mr. Let's call him Mr. Cap, because his name, it starts with Cap and it ends with a L-E. Cap Ellie. So his name is Mr. Cap Ellie. And he's Italian. He has jet black hair. He has like a little belly, like a little pot belly. You know, like you ever see those puppies? Those puppies when they're filled with milk and their bellies are all swollen, but the rest of their body is like skinny and little. It's very that. You ever seen Big Mouth? Like how their bodies are shaped on that cartoon? It's giving very that. And he's so animated. He was like, so we were talking about the 10 Amendments. Pull it out. Spoiler alert. This is something that Sunshine got me. But, oh my God, I can't believe I'm showing y'all my schoolwork or whatever. I am so hype. I don't even want to cry about it. I do not even want to cry about this. So espérate. They gave us this. I need to keep this because I still got to answer the back of it. But okay. So orientation. Let's go back to orientation before I show you what Mr. Camp Ellie gave me. Orientation, they had us do this sheet. I got to finish it. So step 1, set an educational goal. What do I want to learn, improve, or achieve, or change? I'm going to read you the questions and I'll read you what I wrote. Number 2, what must change for me to achieve this goal? Step number 3, what are the steps I need to take to make this happen? Then step 2, take action. What obstacles could keep me from taking action? What can I do to remove these obstacles? When will I take action? And how will I know I achieved this goal? What would it look like and how would it feel like? So these were the questions that they gave us at orientation. And I'm going to tell y'all, are y'all listening to me? Okay, hear me out. Sometimes I don't know if y'all tuned me out because I don't see any action in the comments. Like, what I live for is the interaction. And you guys be like, oh, you don't be reading my comments. You don't be reading my comments. But I have made it a habit to read y'all comments more. And your comments is what helps me know that you guys are listening. Because y'all attentive and y'all asking questions. But I digress. Even if you're not listening, I'm going to go ahead and read this. Oh, no. I dropped y'all. I didn't mean that. Okay. I have not ate breakfast yet. Okay. Thank you, Winter. You said I just like to listen. Thank you, boo. What do I want to learn, improve on, or achieve or change? I would like to improve on my math. Math has never been a strong suit for me, and I have always felt frustrated in math class. I would like to improve on not only that, but just on my overall learning. We all have things to learn, and I have a hunger for knowledge. Okay. What must you change? What must change for me to achieve this goal? Discipline. Discipline is key, and then follows consistency. Because without the two, you really have a quicksand effect, and you're not able to build on quicksand. Cute, right? Okay, number 3. What are the steps I need to take to make this happen? Of course, attend classes, study on my free time, but to put it plainly, is to completely submit and to trust the process. She went philosophical on this paper because I have to read this to when I go for my evaluation, like at the end of the semester. What obstacles could keep you from taking action? I said my own limiting beliefs getting in my own way. Allowing my self-saboteur to win the battle. Ooh, cute. All right. What can I do to remove these obstacles? Okay. To reiterate, submit to the process and keep at it. Create the mental discipline that it takes to achieve anything in life. And it says, when will I take action? I wrote now. I wrote now. That's what I wrote. How will I know I have achieved this goal? What would it look like and what would it feel like? I said, it will look like me walking across the stage in a custom-made cap and gown, receiving my certificate. Cute. So that was orientation. There's still more questions in the back. Like, quarter 1, evaluate your process towards, oh no, this is when you do your quarterly. They're going to ask you this. You said discipline and submission. Corey? Okay. Wow. Am I really going to admit this on camera? Am I really going to admit this on camera? It's a part of growth. And hopefully you guys can learn that growth often comes in many different forms. And as you're on your healing journey, aspect of healing journey that people don't really talk about is sexual healing. So, through therapy, I have identified that I don't really have the best relationship with authority. I don't. And in order to, because of course I've experienced domestic abuse, in order to sort of like reclaim that and to, okay, there's layers. I'll do a whole separate video about this, but long story short, right? My therapist recommended that I join some sort of kink community to explore submission, because submission is not just about like one way. In order to submit to any process, there's layers. There has to be trust. There's a lot, right? So recommended that I join some sort of kink community to practice safe submission and discipline in different ways. So my therapist said that maybe exploring discipline in a sexual way can help me in other avenues of discipline in my life I can't believe I'm admitting this. I can't believe I'm admitting I should not be talking about this with you guys. But here I am opening up and talking to you about this, guys. And how that can help me. So, there you go. Today okay, so the BDSM community is very like hush hush. So I went on Google today, just like a little, I went on Google and I looked up BDSM events in Los Angeles and they don't really have much. They have, because when I thought about BDSM, I thought it was going to be like clubs that are like dungeons with cages and like whips and it's all black leather and stuff like that. But the events that I found was ink and it was a poetry, ink, and BDSM event where it was like you tattoos and poetry and like kink. I don't know what that means, but I only found that. And then I found none of it was interesting. I only found like 3 things and I don't even remember the other 2. So I don't know. Oh, you say you really going there? Okay, well, I'm not going there. Well, there was no event. I did. I'm going to be totally transparent. I did want to go to an event because I've never explored this, but I think I have a thing for like heels. Heels are my fetish. Like when I wear heels, it turns me on. Like I love heels. But I think I have a thing like I want to try latex. I be seeing people wear latex and the way they lube it up and how it's shiny. I'm curious to see what latex feels on my body. That's something that I've thought about. Probably weird, right? I've realized that for me, what I like about the whole sexual experience is the fantasy of it all. So I like to dress up. That's why I like lingerie. So I also want to explore that. Maybe like role playing and dressing up. So you know what I'm saying? There's different, whatever. It's a rabbit hole. We can go there, but let's do it in a separate video. I gave y'all enough of that. So, social studies. Each class is an hour and a half. I get in at the tail end of social studies. Mr. Camp Ellie. He's teaching about the 10, not the 10 commandments, honey. The Bill of Rights, the amendments, the 10 amendments. So boom, the 10 amendments right here. First Amendment. First Amendment guarantees freedom of religion, speech, and press, the right to assemble peacefully and petition the government. Now, let me tell you something. Reading over the Bill of Rights and how Mr. Camp Ellie broke it down, he said, I'm going to give it to you straight up. These rights right here protect you only here in America. And if you think you want to live anywhere else, then ask those people who are in prison or have been in prison abroad if they wish they would have had something like this, because I guarantee you your experience here in America in the prison system and going through the whole like shebang, you have more protections here than anywhere else. And then he started to give examples. Examples like there's that girl, and I think she's like a part of the female basketball league. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what he said. But I've heard about her where she's like locked up in like Russia or something. She's locked up in Russia or something. But yeah, he went into detail about that. And he broke down the amendments. He gave a little like a little anecdote to each one of them so that you can like feel the connective tissue between it. And he gave us this as well, which is a whole list of just like words, jargons, like good, graph, labor movement, labor union, market economy, table, surplus, supply, shortage, political parties, super PAC, Speaker of the House, Republican Party, naturalization, bills of rights, cabinet campaign, all these like for some weed and a vape pen. Yeah. So he's saying how these, like, this doesn't exist in Russia, and that's why what's happening to her, because I just read your comment, boo. Locked up, wait, hold on. Locked up in Russia for having some weed in a vape pen. So yeah, he made that connection. So he gave us this. It's like a vocabulary list of just all these like jargon, like words. And he said, this was my homework assignment. Things that I don't know, highlight it in a different color. Things that I kind of know, put it in a different color. And the things that I do know, put it in no color. And he said we'll go over it when we get back to class. So I have to do this today. I have homework that I have to do today because I have school Thursday. So I have school, just so you guys know, I'm not going to give you my exact schedule. It changes. But I have school Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have school. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to make sure I have lunch before 5 and that I know what I'm going to eat after school. So I have to budget for that because those 2 days I will not be able. I haven't really been able to cook at home, if you guys have noticed. I haven't really cooked much as I used to. Things are changing. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm trying to just keep a clear mind and not let things get too bigger than what they are. But things are just like a little complicated in my life right now. But I am working with it. So, oh, I didn't even talk about my second period class because that was the full class that I attended, and which was science class. So Mr. Science class is Mr. B, right? Mr. B is this oddly tall, he said his roots are Pakistani. Oddly tall for a Pakistani man, because I've never met a Pakistani man like that. It's like, real straight hair. He's like a little dorky because he makes the most cheesiest jokes. He was like, because I was struggling with the computer, right? So I'm not very tech savvy. I know people are like, girl, but you got your phone. I'm not very tech savvy. I eventually want to get a MacBook. I want to get a MacBook like Pro. I want to get like the most elitist like part of like, I want to get like the nicest Mac setup, right? I eventually want to get that. But I've never really owned my own laptop. So I've never really spent time around computers and working on a computer for a long time. And so I was struggling with this computer. I was struggling with the computer. I was like, how do I scroll up? And I'm using the mouse tracking pad on the thing. And I'm like, it's not sliding up. I don't see the question he's talking about. And I'm like, literally having a like meltdown because I'm like, how do I use this freaking computer? I'm 32. I should know how to use this computer. Well, your girl grew up poor. So that's why I don't know how to freaking use technology. Like video games, you put a remote control in my hand. I'm like this. How do you guys master this? How do y'all figure out the combos? How do your fingers just know what to do? I don't know that. So, struggling. I'm like, Mr. B, I don't see the question that you're talking about. So he comes and he sees that I'm struggling. And he's like, okay, in order to go down, you got to use 2 fingers. And if you want to go up, you use 1 finger. And then if you want to highlight this, you double click it and then you slide. And I'm like, I think I need to take a computer class. So the library has a computer class. They have a computer lab. And I signed up for that. So I am taking a free computer class on how to like just figure out a computer. So there. Because there's also like shortcuts like with keys on the thing. So like if you press like escape or like alt and then 1 or F1 and then H, and I don't know all those things. I really don't know those things. So I need to learn how to use a computer. So, whatever. I'm struggling. Mr. B comes, he's teaching me the things, and then I'm doing the questions. And we're going over genes and dominant and recessive genes and using a Punnett square. So, say for instance, he was talking about these flowers and how one of them was green dominant and one of them was yellow dominant. So we use the G to represent the green dominant, and then and this was confusing, right? Because he was like, okay, so the dominant gene in green, we're gonna use G, right? And then when we went to the yellow, he was like, what are we gonna label this one? I was gonna say Y. He was like, no, not Y. I didn't say Y, but somebody else said Y. He was like, no, not Y. This will be the little G. Which I'm still not sure why, if the dominant gene, then why is it that the recessive gene doesn't have its own, but whatever. So he used the analogy G, and then we put it in the Punnett square, and it was like the big G, and then the little g, and then the big G, and then the little g, and then it was GG, and then GG, and then GG, and then the percentage of whatever dominant trait would have been was 50-50. That was the whole point of it. And then he gave us a whole bunch of other like things to go on through the computer. So most of his class is through the computer. He does like all of his class in the computer. So I don't really have any paperwork from his class, but I do need a folder. I do not have a folder, which will lead me to what Sunshine got me, because this was a part of what Sunshine got me. She got me this little binder. Look how cute. She filled it up with paper already, and then some dividers for this binder. This is all my school paperwork, so that's why I need a folder so that I can put all my school paperwork in there. And I haven't checked anything else in this bag. I haven't really gone in this bag. This is the bag that she's gifted me from Italy. Look how cute. She also got me a composition notebook. I love composition notebooks because look, this just reminds me of my youth. Like all of this, like your contacts, your important information, your class schedule. I will be filling this out, so love, love, love. And I love the composition books that come in different colors like blue, pink, yellow. Oh, I live for those. She also got me, oh, you got this, a cute little daily planner. So hello, a cute little daily planner. So that's good. Technology is always, oh, he's so sweet. The science teacher is so sweet. He's so attentive. He helps me. Technology is always constantly changing. Computer can be hard to learn. You can do it. I'm so glad you're back in school. I'm so glad that you're getting excited about something. You seem much happier now. How long is the course before you take the exam for your high school diploma? I'm coming in at the tail end of it. So my other classmates had 3 months already prior. I'm coming in at the last 7 weeks. Okay, so Sunshine also got me, oh, look at this, a notepad and different various sticky notes. That's cute. Okay. My teacher always says the words you don't know, write them down and then look them up later. He's not going to go over it in class with us. So he actually has us write down words that we don't know. So that'll be good for that. Oh, a cute little kind of busy notebook to just jot down some quick notes, some questions that I may have that I want to look into. So that's cute. She got me some Boston baked beans, candy coated peanuts. I have not had these in eons. I don't even know if I even remember the taste of these. I can't believe this. Okay, so Boston baked beans. She got me Raisinets. This is giving me churris, and this is going to make me use the bathroom. These always make you use the bathroom. She did, and I ate them in class, even though we're not supposed to eat in class. She gave me the Sour Pouch Kids, and she gave me the tropical. There is the passion fruit. There's tropical twist, there's pineapple, and there's paradise punch. She got me this because there's passion fruit. And let me tell you something. Sour Pouch Kids Tropical is the best flavor when it comes to Sour Pouch Kids. This, my mouth is watering. The passion fruit one. Woo! This right here is dangerous. This is addictive. If you find this, get 5. She got me highlighters. Stickers with keys and locks. Because I'm going to have the keys to my own place and my own lock to lock the door. A cute little pink pen. I already started using the mechanical pencils that she gave me for class. Ooh, she gave me a metallic Sharpie. Mystic Gems. She gave me a mermaid pen. Colored gel pens. Pencils. Ooh, she gave me a pack of M&M peanuts. Hello, M&M peanuts. And this is my lip gloss that I put in there. Then she gave me 2 packets of extra gum. Corey, what you want to taste? Corey, stop playing with me. Corey, when I graduate, you gonna take me out to a graduation dinner? I'm gonna let you surprise me with what you gonna do for me for my graduation. I like messing with you, Corey. I really do. And I hope to meet you one day. I think it will be a very epic story time. All right, guys. Oh, damn, I should not have eaten that Sour Pouch Kid because I want more. All right. There you go. And then my science teacher, he was like, oh, you came prepared with all your school supplies. I was like, it was a gift. It was a gift. It was a gift or whatever. That pineapple one. This right here. This right here. This is the best Sour Pouch Kids I've ever had in my fucking life. The best. The pineapple and passion fruit are my favorite. Wow, wow, wow. I need to put that away. That is dangerous. I have not even eaten breakfast. No exaggeration. The flavors are just melting on my tongue. It's the passion fruit one. Favorite. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. All right. That was my first day of school. That was my first day of school. So, I love you guys. I don't know what else y'all could keep me on this live talking about, but I don't really have much else to say. That was my first day of school. It was cute. Tomorrow's my second day of school. I'm super excited. What am I going to do on my day today? Should I take a gym class? I should probably go to the gym. I got to do my homework, which is not that hard. So I should probably go to the library to do my homework. I'm going to start creating my to-do list of things. I have to go, but I hope you have a great day. All right. Bye, Zelda. You said Candy, stop being nasty. Oh, my God. Corey, I don't know if I could save any of these candies for you. But I could ask Sunshine where she got these candies from. All right, guys. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. So until next time. Echa pa'lante. And go back to school. Vasanti said, are you looking for work? Or are you just concentrating on school? All my life I had to fight. Girl, child ain't safe in a house full of men. I had to fight my uncles. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight my own daddy. Girl, child ain't safe in a house full of men's. But I didn't think I had to fight in my own house. I loves Hoppo. God, no, I do. But I kills him dead, Miss Seeley, if you keep advising him like you do. If you want a dead son-in-law. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. All right, no, really. Bye.